Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Quake 2 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries for the end of the carrot. Yes, we'll be taking down Meklon and finishing up the palace unit. Last part, we ended by getting our hands on the data CD, which we can now successfully go and fully reprogram the data spinner.
Shoot this fucking thing again.
There, we finally have permanently disabled that trap. See, we no longer need to worry about it. Mind you, all the combat section for lower palace is effectively done. So, except of course for the trap enemies that decided to spawn after we picked up the data CD.
See, trap enemies are not quite as useful as trap environments. There's good games like this game, and good games will kill you occasionally because it means they're challenging. That you can turn environmental traps against your enemies.
Waiting for the elevator.
Oh, thank God, it's on a timer, not a script.
This particular piece, I believe this is the climb, and I honestly really enjoyed this particular music piece.
Yeah, this piece is pretty dope. Very new metal.
It's why I decided to have the climb play out through the entirety of the palace, because it's the one music piece that I associate with it, despite the fact that I'm not actually all that familiar with the soundtrack. Because again, growing up, I didn't actually have the ability to listen to the soundtrack. It wasn't actually the soundtrack was not actually on the crack CDs that we had for Quake 2.
Man, that guy took a lot of grenades.
Yeah.
So I was about to ask, past Gerdat, what the fuck are you shooting at?
Well, you saw him when we were down here, before we died last time.
Right. I may have. I may not have. In either case, that man could have moved, but he stayed perfectly still, which allowed you to lob grenades at him, which at that particular moment looked like you were not shooting at anything in particular.
Well, they were exploding.
They were, but
yes, they were.
I couldn't see if they were taking effect. I mean, I saw the explosion graphics; those are pretty cool. Little fireballs, yellow and orange and shit. Green force field.
Booyah!
Best.
Green. The green. Security lasers have officially been disabled, meaning that we can now go pick up the security pass once we find out where it is. We are back at Upper Palace, by the way. This is the alternate method into Upper Palace once you actually have the multiple layers of security disabled.
Multi-pass, security pass. It's a security pass. Yeah, you know, a security pass. Corners.
Check those corners, just not with the grenade launcher, please. I prefer to check corners with the chain gun in this game.
Corners. I told you, goddammit, check those corners. Oh, she's still up. Or is she?
No, she's gone.
See, you recognize the death animations more readily than I do.
Well, that's because I've been around them since I was, 8.
Yeah, you gotta recognize those death animations.
Got there.
Like the Resident Evil 4 death animations, which tells you, please stop. Like, you can stop shooting now. The man did the thing. That means he's dead.
There.
It's okay. They don't actually feel pain. It just registers as damage to their cybernetic bodies.
I actually think that the Strogg units do feel pain. I'm just not entirely sure how much pain is a deterrent to them. Ouch.
Well, in the narrative aspect, maybe. In the context of this video game, no.
Oh, come on! You can't use context of the video game as a get out of topic card. That's not fair.
Well, what was the topic?
The topic of whether or not the Strogg units actually feel pain.
No, they do. It's just, what difference does it make?
Well, it kind of depends on your belief system at that point, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, in previous parts, as I recall, we were going over, well, why do they have visible, genders? Because one of them is like a frigging breasted female who's also slender in form. And it's because, because they're trying to trick their human enemies is the answer. Well, other ways to trick human enemies is to imitate the pain response.
Yeah.
To evoke feelings like sympathy. Anything to make you want to put... Empathy, making you want to put down your gun, which you should not do, because the enemy is just trying to trick you.
Alright, now that we have the security pass, we can go and the normal way up through Upper Palace in order to successfully deactivate the security laser for a Meklon satellite. And yes, that audio clip plays every single goddamn time we cross that threshold.
Quickly, Fox. Raise the platform to Chrysola Palace.
Yeah. Look, I like Star Fox Adventures a lot, but I don't actually want to go do another run through for the channel, okay?
And you won't have to, because we already have a 40-part playthrough, and it's awesome. You all should check it out.
Alright. So,
oh, shit.
Now that we have the security pass, we can lower this. Alright. Now that the communication laser is shut down, we can go, where is it? Here, using the security pass. And
you may enter force field control.
Adrenaline, booyah! All the yellow force fields have been disabled. This opens up a bunch of different secrets in Lower Palace specifically, and I don't think we're actually going to be showing them off. I do believe from here we're just going to get back over to the other side of Upper Palace and attempt to go finish, because we are ready to finish now.
Well, at least it's not that you have to get these secrets like their fucking silver arrow to take down Ganon at the end of A Link to the Past. It's
we have 4
like,
silver arrows. We're fine.
We will reward you with even more leverage against the final boss if you could solve these puzzly little secrets.
Careful not to fall off this bridge. I mean, I don't think that that's a bottle of spit down there, but I can't honestly tell from here, so.
I got a fucking soda can gun. All you do is shake up the sodas and it does it for you. It auto-loads into the chamber and ejects at a velocity hard enough to destroy your mom's window.
There, now the communication laser is down. I don't know what was taking it so long, but
what's taking him so long?
Well, his problem is that he's a very large metal robot that is incapable of swift movement.
I wish I could fly, but I'm just not that guy. I wish I had a heart.
She's down.
Mm-hmm. 2 grenades. Yep, we're learning. I mean, I still don't recognize the death animation, but I do observe that she takes 2 grenades to die.
She stumbles a bit and then falls backwards.
But she stumbles a bit and then does not fall backwards the first time you shoot her.
No, that's because we do enough damage to put her in a stun state. All right, here we go. Final showdown.
Nice.
It's actually called Inner Chamber, but yeah. Well, no, that's right. This is not actually Final Showdown. This is Inner Chamber. Inner Chamber is honestly one of my favorite maps to do on Deathmatch specifically, because you get access to a majority of the weapon loadout relatively easily, and the final launching platform for Meklon makes for a good dueling round. Mind you, most of the fighting that happens in Inner Chamber is actually around this ring. There are a couple of secrets in Inner Chamber. I don't really remember how to get to them though.
See, the thing about using elevators in order to reach the final boss is that it's the only means up. The other reason is that once you're in the final boss arena, you may have a falling hazard present.
Yeah. You know, just like Burning Crusade is going to have. Alright. How many people do you think are going to crater on their exploration just through Shattrath?
How many people are going to crater? How many dumb bastards are going to be unable to get this little chasm puzzle right on the first try? Oh, wow. That is a very bossy-looking final boss right there.
Yep, that is Meklon. Now, it is very important that after you trigger each of the switches over here, and you do need to trigger all 4 of them, that you come back, that you find a decent safe zone in order to take down the flyers that spawn, or you can Hail Mary it like so and just go like this. After all, we have plenty of health and armor, but get out of my face!
Yeah, who needs... You're not gonna need health and armor much after this, so fuck it. Yay!
Alright, here we go. Now we're at Final Showdown. Final Showdown is also a really good deathmatch map. It is a really simple map to navigate through because again we're just doing hype stuff in order to set up Meklon himself.
All right, well-stocked environment, check.
They really want me to use the grenade launcher for some reason. Huh. We're not going to though.
On this difficulty.
Quad damage BFG.
Holy shit. BFG,
1 shot. 2 shots. 3 shots. Alright, that's phase 1 done. On to phase 2. 1 shot and
BFG.
2 shots. And he's down. Yes, I cheesed the final boss. I didn't even take damage. Of
course, because we had a BFG.
For the record, you can... although the BFG is the method that I chose to cheese him out with quad damage, you can effectively cheese him out with almost any of the weapons. I think base shotgun is the only weapon that you can't realistically cheese Meklon with quad damage.
You gotta cheese the big cheese.
Yeah, what they actually want you to do is use the rocket launcher for it. And here are the credits
Welcome
for the
to
game.
the gallery. Yay.
Hi, John Carmack.
What the fuck?
Donna Jackson. Adrian Carmack.
Okay, wait. If the fucking ending credits is a corridor, what happens when you walk backwards?
Ouch.
We just want to meet you. Why does it hurt? Yeah, let's keep on rocking. What the fuck was that? Hang on now. What was that thing that he just spat out of his mouth?
Limbs.
Oh, okay. Very metal. Whoa.
And down the ladder we go.
You saw how it spun like that? I'm the
one who
programmed
Meklon's
that.
private VIP room.
What the? Yeah, I was gonna say definitely private VIP room.
All right, and there we go. That was the credit sequence for Quake 2.
Well, after 12 fucking years, it should be this cool.
And no, the model there is not. Although it has moving pieces, it does not actually have hit points.
It does not have a health bar, guys, and it's still spinning.
Yeah. Although we did stop it on our way through, so.
Oh, bye development team. We will see you later.
Probably not. I don't think I want to do a run of Quake 4, to be perfectly honest. But hey, Meklon. Yes, there's still blood coming out of certain bits and pieces, but you can't actually give his corpse.
Good hunter, have you seen the thread of light? I never wanted to know what it was. Really, I didn't.
And so here is our ending cutscene. We successfully managed to escape Meklon's satellite before it explodes.
It's like, please don't leave me here to die.
But just barely, so we don't actually have control of our escape pod.
Yeah, Star Wars did it better.
And so we land on Mars.
The end?
Question mark, because this supposedly ties directly into Quake 3, but I don't buy it. But yeah, this has been Quake 2. I absolutely love this game. This game is honestly one of my favorite dumb shooters to play through. I kind of wish it actually performed better on Windows 10 systems, but I personally recommend that if you want to go play a dumb shooter, Quake 2 is one of the good ways to go. And with that, we have reached the end of the carrot. Be safe, everybody.
Peace out, y'all.